Hello Stampers! I've got the envelope punch board here, and I'm making this video to kind of go along with the one that I did for my April Stamp Club projects. So if you're watching this one alone, then it's just going to be a nice tutorial on how to use the envelope punch board. But if you're doing this with the other Stamp Club project, then this is the envelope that goes with your project, because we made huge cards this past Stamp Club. So this is the envelope punch board that Stampin' Up! Produced, and it is a great punch board. You'll see all here, I don't know if you can see those numbers or not, you have your card size, paper size, and score line. It makes everything from a gift card right up to a 6 by 8.5 card, so you'll get an envelope for all of these different sizes. It has a little score tool right here, and along with the tools that you're going to need to actually make your envelope, the other side of your punch here is your corner rounder, and you'll see that in a minute when we do our envelope. So for the April Stamp Club project, we made a 6 by 6 card. So we needed, what I did was I went up one size to 6 by 6.5. Paper size is 10 by 10, and we're going to use the score line of 4 3/4. So this is from the Regal's DSP pack. It has a pattern on either side, and this envelope coordinates with the card that you probably would have seen in the other video. So this is a 10 by 10 sheet of DSP, and what we're going to need is the 4 3/4 score line. So over here you're going to see all kinds of measurements coming out from your punch here, and we're going to go for the 4 3/4. So you put your paper into the 4 3/4 mark, punch, and then take your bone folder here, and you're going to score this line right here. It's going to come right off the edge of the paper there. And you'll see that line right here. Easy to follow. It may look a little difficult to see, but it's easy to follow when you've got your paper on there. And if you see that first punch, put the first divot for your envelope. So the next time you're going to turn this is where our score line was. So you're going to turn your paper to put it into the punch board again. We don't need this number anymore though. This little pointy thing right here is where you're going to match up your score line. So I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but my score line from the first time is right here. I've matched that up with this little pointy thing right here. I'm going to score again and punch, and we're going to turn and do the same thing. Again, we don't need our numbers anymore. We're just following our score lines. And I've got one more to do here. So now you see we've got all of our divots that are going to help us with our folds. We've got our score lines for all of our folds for our envelope. And now what we're going to do is we're going to round our corners, and that's where this other side of the punch comes in. Those are just the little pieces from the scoring and punching we just did. So now you're going to take the corner of your flap, put it into the punch, and press down, and it's going to round your corner. Let's try the next one. There we go. 2 more times, and you get all of your divots, all of your score lines, and all of your corners rounded for your envelope. So that's just the extra, a little bit of garbage. And what we're going to do, I'm going to leave my dark side out so I can put labels on to mail my card. I'm going to put this pattern on the inside. I'm going to fold my side pieces in first. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to use snail. Usually, if I'm going to mail something, I'm going to use the red sticky strip, which I have right here. That will hold this envelope closed. It's not going to go anywhere. It won't come open in the mail. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to put a little bit of snail here to hold this one closed. I've got my snail on the bottom sides. I'm going to fold this flap up, rub that together, and then you've got your envelope ready to go. And there we go. When you're ready to mail, white labels, white computer paper, cut it to size, whatever you feel would work best. And then I've used sticky strip when I've mailed my cards, or I've used Scotch tape once I fill my envelope just to seal it up and have it ready to go. So there is the envelope for the Stamp Club project that I did for April. Hope you enjoy the envelope punch board. I'm going to leave all of the numbers here in the video so that if you're looking to order your own, you know exactly where you can find it. Have a good day. Happy stamping!